says that one's live.
Yeah, I switched it.
All right, I'll hit the refresh button here.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, look at that.
Working.
Oh, I'm not seeing it there yet. Oh, making noises.
Yeah. Hey, we're live on YouTube too.
Hey, I got a YouTube notification. We can watch it live now on YouTube. Sweet. We got Michael Brassanini and Tammy walking a few courses. Brought their motorhome up. So who else was brought there? Been close?
Being an hour away.
Yes.
Less than an hour away.
Yeah. Had Dave Wong and Woody up yesterday practicing. So getting dialed in for the weekend. Dave ended up tearing up a power steering line.
Yeah, hydraulic hose underneath the seat.
Yeah. So he's got a little bit of work to do for the weekend, but
yeah.
So hey Dwayne, how are you doing, buddy? He didn't answer me.
If he was here, he definitely would have.
He would. He'd be popping up from behind one of the banners over here for sure. Yeah, what's that? You see, you can't really see the mountain range in the background behind us, but you can see the rocks there. All right, what do we got time-wise? We've got one more minute, and then we will jump into this week's We Rock Wednesday from Cedar City here. So
from a bright,
very
breezy,
bright, windy
Cedar City, Utah.
Yeah. I have glasses and a hat.
Yeah, I don't have either of those.
Yeah, I'd trade you a hat. I probably should give up the glasses so that people don't have to look at my head.
Yeah, we may not be able to watch anymore.
Everyone else will see how bright it is.
Yeah. Much better.
Yeah. It's still very sunny.
Yep. Well, it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock back home.
Oh yeah, mine says 7 on the computer. So.
Oh, so you're still on Central Time?
Yeah. Never leave it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to this edition of We Rock Wednesday, here coming to you from beautiful Three Peaks Recreation Area just outside of Cedar City, Utah. Huge shout out to Maxxis Tires, Laser Nut, Metal Cloak Suspension, Brannick Motorsports, Crown Automotive, Spider Tracks Off-Road, Raceline Wheels, PCI Race Radios, and Tire Right for their support of the 2024 We Rock Series. Another quick shout out for people that have been up to help out this weekend. George Liner and Jim Markham both been up and helping line some things up. So we are very excited about that. So this weekend, it's finally here. It seems like it was an incredibly long gap between Texas and getting here. So that was
yeah, we are here for the 2024 We Rock West round 3.
Round 3, yep.
Round 3.
Yeah, so we are halfway done already with the Western Series. So absolutely Arizona.
Yep,
so
season opener.
But came back and took a double point win there, East and West in Texas. Dave taking the win in Arizona. So man, like just a really cool season. How things are starting off, and really looking forward to how the second half of the Western Series is going to shake out, and then we kick the Eastern Series into high gear here in a month, starting in June at West Virginia. So this weekend, just to give you guys, we'll jump right into that. It is sunny. It's always seems to be windy. Every time I'm here, it's always windy. They are calling for a little bit of rain on Friday night. So back home in the Midwest, I wouldn't worry too much about that. But here, I don't know how the forecast really, how accurate it is, being right next to the mountains. But most of the area is very sandy. There are a few areas that do have some clay, so that could kind of come into play in a couple different courses. But for the most part, the courses are up kind of on the rocks to where they're going to be really shouldn't be affected too much by whether we get moisture or not. So getting out here to Three Peaks, the best way to get here is off of 4800 North. If you get off of the I-15 at exit 62, is the easiest way. There is a detour for Lund Highway. They do have it shut down. You will have to kind of go up around by the airport if you turn in on the Lund Highway and then circle back around. But super easy detour. It doesn't take you out of the way very far at all. So, but just want to let you guys know that there is a detour. So if you're coming up, probably easiest just to jump off on that that exit 62 on 15 if you end up that far. Yeah, bring shade. I think it's supposed to be kind of chilly, so make sure you bring something warm to wear. If not, we've got hoodies for sale. So, pick you up a We Rock hoodie and stay warm this weekend too. So, one of the things that Colby with registration wanted to let you guys know that if you are coming in and you're doing late tech from 7 to 8 Saturday morning, make sure you get that pre-registration in just to really streamline some things. And you can find all that information on the We Rock website. So, or if you have any questions, just holler at us, however is convenient for you guys, and we'll make sure we get back with you.
Yeah, if you can pre-register, I mean, you can do that right now, right up to the event. That just makes the sign-in process that much quicker, so that you guys can get out on the rocks and start walking courses.
Yeah. So one of the things that we're super excited to kick this weekend off with is Sydney Rasmussen, 14 years old. She's going to come out and sing the national anthem both Saturday and Sunday. And we've seen some YouTube videos and things, and if you saw the Facebook post, huge list of credentials for a 14-year-old that's been singing, I don't know, I wouldn't say professionally, but maybe taking lessons or professional guidance or something for less than 2 years. So we are so excited to have Sydney joining us both Saturday and Sunday. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. All right. Well, we'll jump down in our list over here and see. Let me see if I can. Dwayne says cold. Dwayne says good evening, ranch tomorrow. So Dwayne is in West Virginia currently, and he is headed to the She Crawls event that Leah Hockman is putting on there. So that should be a great time. All right, we've got a couple of food vendors. Definitely the best corn dogs in the world here in Cedar City. So good. I got in touch with a lady that was doing Dole Whip ice cream, and she was going to be out here as well. So we're excited to have some more food vendors joining us this weekend. Carnage Welders, Mojab Off-Road, Fabin 801, and I think a couple others that I didn't come up with off the top of my head that were joining us vendor-wise. I know that Little Rich Klein will have the Trail Hero trailer up Sunday, selling merchandise as well. Yep. If you guys would like to come out and display, if you've got a company that you want to promote off-road stuff, just let us know. We'll get you in touch with how to make that happen as well. All right. The other thing that is going on this weekend is the WeRC rock crawl. So the radio controlled rock crawlers, the scale version of what we're doing, will take place here Saturday as well. And that will start at 10 o'clock. So the same time that we have here. They'll be up and then they'll be running in the same area. It is a $5 entry fee if you guys would like to join. I don't know what else I was doing. What else we were talking about that?
Talk about how their scale We Rock vehicles with the Unlimited class, Pro Mod class.
Yeah.
So a lot of cool, I mean, exactly what we'll have on course with the big cars, we'll have a couple of the small cars too, with rear steer, Jesse Haynes cars, and I know Braxton Coleman was finishing up replicating his Cedar Racing Pro Mod for, I think, for this event too. So.
Yep. So that's going to be really cool. I know we've got a lot of our guys that also do the radio controlled rock crawling side. So much that you can learn from that and actually relay into a full size rig. So a lot of the underdrive, overdrive tech really came out of the RC cars.
Yeah.
So you know, it's a neat way and a much cheaper way, you know, to get involved with rock crawling. So that's really cool. Again, it will start at 10 o'clock as well. It is a $5 entry fee, and Ty and his guys will be handling all of that. And so anything you need, make sure you check out the WeRC rock crawl on Facebook if you've got any questions. If not, just show up and they'll be happy to kind of walk you through everything as well. So.
Well, we want to talk about what we've been setting up here on site.
What have we been doing?
Well, we got in Monday night, so we started Tuesday setting courses, and we're back on the if any of you guys were there for the 2020 Grand Nationals that was here in Cedar City, we're back over in that area, but we're not really using much of the rock that we were on back at Grand Nationals. We've moved kind of towards the back section, so you can, as a spectator, you can walk up onto the rocks and you can view almost 4 like a sportsman course and 3 pro courses all up on top. You can stand right there, look down the little valley on the back side. That's where we have 3 of our pro courses. So we've got some new lines. Definitely some stuff that I don't see any tire tracks on. So there'll be some interesting 5 gates and 5 bonuses for the Unlimited teams. And then,
yeah, one of the courses just over here to my left is typically a pro course on the end over here, and you have that set up as a sportsman course. So that's going to be a lot of fun for those guys to get to, you know, be up on a bigger obstacle as well. You've kind of tamed down the gates, you know, from what the pro side normally is, but that'll be fun to be up on the same rock, you know, level as the pro courses. So
then I've been eyeing some really big lines for the shootout Sunday afternoon. It'll be right up front and center, and it'll be some big drops and big climbs. So I'm excited to see some teams tackle these big bonus lines, which will take the top teams of the Pro Trail, Pro Mod, and Unlimited into the shootout Sunday afternoon. And I think that leads into who are we going to have, like in the Unlimited Pro side, who's showing up?
Oh my gosh. A lot of really cool stuff going on, especially with the Unlimited class right now. Make sure you guys come out, get a chance to see Wayne Mortensen's E-Rocker. He's been dialing that in. He's turned the torque
down
of anything. He's trying his best to turn the power level down.
The benefit of that electric drivetrain, of having that instant torque, it was too much in Arizona. It was kind of being a little bit violent, and I think breaking the tires loose instead of grabbing and moving. So he's actually turned that down.
Yep.
The other thing is it did some weird suspension, like it wasn't quite dialed, and I know that he changed the some suspension around. So hopefully we'll see how much that's improved on these side hills and these side hill gates. So it'll be always, I mean, it's new technology and it's a complete scratch built chassis as well.
Yeah, and Wayne is not a veteran rock crawler. So not only is the car new, the technology's new, he's new to the sport. So there's a huge learning curve to jump right into the Unlimited class, and they did it, and they're working their way through the bugs and everything out of a new car build, and especially one that's pushing the boundaries of technology right now. So make sure you guys come out, stop and see it, talk to Wayne, and you know, he'd love to tell you all about it, because he has put a lot of effort into to building something completely outside of the box, and man, it's a really cool rig to check out for sure.
Speaking of completely new build and new chassis, new design entirely, the new Jimmy's single seat unlimited car is going to be out here for its first competition. So that's going to be awesome to see how well that performs and see something that'll hopefully give one of those Jesse Haynes cars a run for its money.
Yeah, that is going to be really cool to see how dialed that car is out of the box as well.
A lot of good fabricators over there at Jimmy's 4x4, so they're definitely not new to the rocks. So
no, and you know, typically their MO is the go fast side of things. They build some incredible Ultra 4 cars in that, but I know that Jason Fuley has built one of my favorite pro mods of all time too. And sorry, Jason Pauly, but they're right there next to each other for sure. Man, they are so cool, and he knows what it takes to make a rock crawler do the things that you need to modify for the competition side. So it's going to be a really cool rig to get out here and see on the rocks as well. Do you want to jump into the other new car that's going to be here?
Yeah, Mad Cow Racing, John Himble, and I'm blanking on Miles Kimberly, his spotter. They Rotnesses. They Rotnesses. Single seat, just
A lot of bugs to work out of it, I would say.
Yeah, or how much we lost there. But yeah, it's not a brand new car. It's been tested, and so it should have those at least the new car blues. Those should all be fixed and ready to go. But yeah, like you said, it's you know, maybe just some personal, as you know, when somebody builds one of these, you like, especially when we built mine, I built it around me. I set my hand down, and that was where all of the controls were. So it changes from person to person. So hopefully they'll be able to jump in, and I know that he's a phenomenal driver, and they'll put on a great show out here as always. So, and hopefully, you know, they've had some car issues this year so far, and hopefully this fixes that.
Yeah. All right, so one more unlimited team news. We'll drop down to the bottom of the list over here, but the Moonshine buggy. What's going on with that, and who's bringing that out?
Yeah, Mr. Lasernut himself is bringing his Moonshine single seat Jesse Haynes buggy, which is the next in line from Pretty Penny. Yep. So this is they went to a Gen 2 chassis and even more copper.
Yeah. So and we talked about this you know, beforehand, where the chassis, it is the latest from Jesse. I believe Johnny's the one that finished it all out, so it's completely different. But Pretty Penny was the first you know, of the series of moon buggies that Jesse put out. So, you know, there's been a lot of refinement, you know,
and
leading up even to the Gen 2 chassis.
He's got those new cheating shocks, as we call them.
Yep. Yeah, he has a lot of levers in there for sure. A lot of switches.
So definitely the latest and greatest car that you can get is probably what Cody has. So it's going to have all the tricks, and but hopefully it doesn't confuse him in there, because I know you got a lot going on. It can add stress, and you know, but that comes in seat time. But this is his I think first We Rock event, at least in the States. He did go to the We Rock Japan.
Yep.
I believe they competed out there, but this will be the first with Randall Davis back spotting, and so we'll see. I think they've been practicing, which is great sign, especially kind of sitting out, not competing for a few years here. They'll need that practice to be able to jump right back in. So I think they'll put on a great show, and we'll see a lot of action out of that Moonshine copper.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to see both Randall and Cody and the new car back on course as well. That is going to be really cool. So let's see, what else did oh, I know that we talked a little bit before we kind of, you know, started things at the top of the hour there, but Dave Wong's been getting his car prepped. He had to
Yep.
work on the power steering ram, and then had a power steering hose fail out here practicing yesterday. Skip Scott, I know, has been in the shop as well over there with Lewis Truck and 4x4, getting his car prepped and ready for this weekend too. So a lot of great things going on. And
I've seen in the Pro Mod class, Braxton was working on the Pro Mod, and so is George working on his Pro Mod. So
yep. And I know Josh had some work to do after Texas as well, with fuel pump issues and fuel line disintegrating, or just weird things out of
new car stuff. Where
you would say new car things, but I think the fuel system was the
Yeah.
same, from the other motor even. So whatever the case was, I know Josh has been working hard on that, getting that Rock Tech Racing Pro Modified dialed in and ready to go. So that is going to be awesome. Got the thumbs up from Josh, says we are ready. So
big toter home rolls in.
we're just checking to see who's coming in.
Got an enclosed behind it, so I can't quite see who that would be.
Yep. Just a little one.
Yeah.
Little enclosed. So so a lot of people already showing up out here. Very, very cool. We are, it's always a fun event. Cedar City is so historic for rock crawling, and we're excited to carry that on for another year out here, and put on a great show for everybody, and should be fun. I was going to jump into a couple of the questions that have come up. I think Josh was asking if it was dry out here. It is extremely dry out here, just like it always is. We're sitting here in the sandy wash right in front of the rocks, and everything it sucks the moisture out of
it's a desert.
It's a desert. Yeah, exactly. The other question was, if you are competing, do you need to buy your camping passes? And the answer to that is no. Pit camping is free as long as you are competing, and that is for basically a single RV, tents, or any whatever you might have. Now, if you've got other friends or family, sponsors, or anybody else that's joining you, and they're bringing a motor home, then yes, they would have to get a camping permit. They are available here at the We Rock Trailer. $15 per night and $25 for the weekend. So matches the same as the wristbands, but it's for the camping.
Yep.
And you get a little camping pass to put in the windshield, so we know that you guys have paid. So yeah, thank you guys for those questions in the chat. All right. Anything else? I know one of the things that I had on my list to talk about was the new Laser Nut leaderboard. Thank you to Cody Wagner and Laser Nut Manufacturing for all of their support of We Rock. And then once again, Cody's stepping up even more and came up with a really, really cool idea to hand out. I don't know. We haven't come up with a name, so if you want to put that in the comments, a keepsake, a memento, trophy, whatever it is, something that the guys at Laser Nut designed, so that if you judge with We Rock, you get one of those cool keepsakes. And the only way to get that, and the same thing with a judge's shirt. I know Dave Binkard. I don't remember if Dave got his shirt from Texas or not. I think he might have left without it, but the only way to get one of those judges' shirts is to come up and judge with us at any We Rock event. We also have Raceline wheels. So if you judge at any event this year with We Rock, your name will be entered in the drawing for a set of beadlock wheels from Raceline. So that's very, very cool.
Yep.
So on the leaderboard, we are really going to push that this weekend. I think we are going to have a great judging staff. We've got some extra support with us as well, coming from Kansas City to help us this weekend. So we can make sure that we're on top of trying to get that our new app being utilized and get that information out to everybody on how to get up to date.
Live scoring.
I would say, yeah, live scoring. So,
Yep.
you know, it should be up to date within 10 to 15 minutes, because as soon as somebody gets on course and you go through, we'll still score everything the same, the paper copy and everything, but then you just transfer that into the app. So,
And that what's nice about that is hopefully we can have less human error as it goes directly into the phone. It calculates it, and you get your score right then and there. And that's done by a calculator. There's no error, and whatever's put in is what you get.
yeah, unless there's a technology problem.
Then yeah.
But yes, we had, and that came about last year. We had some issues with scoring at the exhibition at Trail Hero, and we really wanted to try and focus on that. And it's been a struggle this season as well. But I think if we can just get everybody on board with using the app, not only is it going to help with those corrections, get the right information out, but also get you guys up-to-date information wherever you may be. So if you're sitting at the Good Evening Ranch in West Virginia with Dwayne, you guys will be able to just pull it up on your phone and watch and see how your pro trail teammates
we'll
are doing.
have Woody is out. We'll be out here this weekend, and I think we'll have him doing the live again. So
Yep.
we'll have some of the best live and commentary from Woody. So
yeah, hopefully we can get both on the YouTube platform and Facebook this weekend with the live as well, with Woody's commentary. That's always over the top, because it's he's such a great teacher. He's out wheeling every day at Sand Hollow, so
Yeah.
he's a great teacher. He really understands how to make a car work, and that commentary comes up in the live feed, which is really, really great. And he says some things in there on the live feed that is for the live feed only. Something, we can't announce that here, that, hey, you're doing the wrong thing, because we have to be, I don't know, non-intrusive to what's going on. So we can't come out and really have, some no holds barred commentary here on site. So make sure you watch the live feed this weekend. Woody always does a great job, and a huge shout out to him for making the trip up and really helping take our live feed to the next level. So, all right, was there anything else that you wanted to discuss on here? Bring sunglasses and a hat.
Sunglasses, hat, yeah, sunblock.
Something to, sunblock.
Yep.
For sure. So
bring a cooler with some waters. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a great show. We've got sportsman courses. There's one right behind us. There's one on that rock there. I mean, there's gonna be action anywhere you look here at Three Peaks Recreation. So the spectators just have the big parking lot down, just right there. It's a short
it's
walk.
the mountain bike area.
Yeah, mountain bike area.
And so you'll just walk straight up. Further on up is the old, very popular and very used comp area. That's
With
further
the,
on up. You guys are welcome to camp in there or pit in there as you need as well. But right here, we are in the epicenter to where we can look around and see about 5 or 6 courses just from right here where we are. You get up on top of the rocks and you can see about that same amount up on top as well. So it is going to be a great layout. I think it's going to be a great display of incredible driving. Having the best drivers in the world here, putting on a show in.
And they're definitely. I don't go easy on courses, as many know. So.
No, that's for sure. We're looking at this course over here, and we know that was a lot of work in the shootout in 2020 at Grand Nationals here. So yeah, it is going to be exciting. Yes, and there will be a shootout.
Yep.
So we are setting that up and
lines set out for the shootout. So it'll be right front and center, and it'll be some big lines.
Yep. Yeah, we were definitely bummed to not have the shootout in Texas, but the day was just very, very long, and
A lot of competitors out there for the East versus West, so
yeah, we did.
that was
We were close to 45 rigs
yep.
there in Texas with the East and West, so it was a lot, and it was a lot of fun, but not without its problems. So we're pushing forward and looking forward to having a great event this weekend. And a huge shout out to everyone that has asked around for people that would be interested in judging. We've got some old competitors, industry people. It's going to be really, really cool, I think, this weekend. So should be a great time. Again, tickets are available online. You can get them at the gate, both for admission and the camping. So if you guys are interested in camping, lots of space available, and we can get you set up with that as well.
And we'll get kicked off Friday with registration 4 to 7, and then late registration 7 to 8 the next morning. Judges meeting 8 o'clock, drivers meeting 9 o'clock, national anthem at 10, and then get on course.
Yep. So that's going to be awesome. We look forward to seeing everybody out here. Again, huge shout out to Maxxis Tires, Cody Wagner with Laser Nut, Metal Cloak, Brannick Motorsports, Crown Automotive, Spider Tracks Off-Road, Raceline Wheels, PCI Race Radios, and Tire Right. And until Friday afternoon, we will see you guys on the live Saturday morning around 10 a.m. coming to you from Three Peaks Recreation Area here in beautiful Cedar City, Utah. You guys have a great night. Be safe in your travels, and we will see you this